Hi, and welcome back to the Kat and Anna show. Today in the studio, that sounds lovely, doesn't it? I have Anna Beckering with me from the Netherlands. Yay! Let's give her a round of applause. An amazing hypnotherapist, coach, energy healer. She is the one you want to have if you want to be healed, if you want to be.
You can also choose chat. You can also choose Kat. Kat's also amazing.
Me. I'm also amazing. But
absolutely.
But welcome back. Welcome back. This is the show about spirituality, hypnotherapy, coaching, energies, personal development, fun and laughter, empowerment, and fun and silliness and cockiness, and us trying to keep the thread in what we're talking about. But before we begin, before we begin, Anna, we have to remind people, because we remind ourselves to remind you. Please like the videos that you're watching. Please, 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 please subscribe.
Pretty please. Yes, pretty please.
And
what was that? Okay.
And please, if you want to be
get notifications,
click the bell, please. But today's subject, Anna.
Oh, today's subject
is. It does sound like we've been talking about it before, but it's spirituality. But what does it mean to you? What does it mean to me? And when did we become spiritual, or have we always been?
Yeah.
Well, and what does Google think spiritual means?
Let's first do us. What's spirituality for us?
Oh, and it's a big question.
Actually, it is, because at first I thought, oh, this is an easy one. But now it's like, what is spirituality for me?
And what is it? For me, it's, first of all, I'm thinking of connecting with our loved ones. It's clairvoyance. That's my initial thought. But it's so much more. For me, it's also crystals. It's tarots. It's astrology. It's everything. Oh, and this sounds off when I say it, but it's everything for me that's not normal. It is normal. It actually is normal, and it has been for years. But in the world we're living in today,
in the Western world,
oh, that's a song again. The Western boys and the Western girls, yeah, or something like that.
The West Side is the West Side boys and the West girls.
Yeah, whatever. You knew what I meant.
I knew.
And it's a way of living. It's a way of practicing love and the mind, body, soul thing. Connection.
I must say, I'm actually like on the same path as you.
Yeah.
For me, it's basically the same. It's it is love. It is seeing the connections, feeling the connection with the source, with the universe, or and seeing the energy, feeling the energy.
Isn't that what it is? The energy, working with energy. If you take the tarots, it's working with the universe, which is also energy. If you're taking the crystals, which really shouldn't be, in my mind, spiritual, because if you take this one and you look at it, and a physician or someone, chemist thing, came and looked at it, he would explain which minerals are in it, and that would be legit. But because it's a crystal and I use it like this, then it's woo-woo. Then it doesn't work. But
this one's really nice.
Yeah, I don't know the word in English actually. I say actually a lot.
I say that too, but this is a nice one. Where did you get it?
At a store, at a yeah thing. This one I
Oh,
got from Wish.
that
I love it.
is cute.
It is. I have a lot. But I think what the energy isn't it the essence of it all?
Yeah. For me, yes.
Yeah.
For me, yes.
Hmm. So have you always known that you were spiritual?
Yeah.
Always from
Always.
childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
And how did you know?
I just felt it, and I saw what other people didn't see, and I felt what other people didn't feel. And there's always been someone with me,
Mm.
and I've always felt that. I also always wanted to heal people, always
Yeah.
use my hands
Yeah.
on people
Me too.
from a, yeah. And that's just normal, and I'm getting goosebumps, because yeah, that's what it was for me. And my mom actually, she took us to, well, not me, but my sister, and she herself went to an energy healer when
Mm.
we were young, and I was fascinated by him. I just wanted to come with her all the time because I wanted to see what he was doing, and I just copied that
Yeah.
when someone had pain or fell down, or easy peasy.
I love that you knew what you were doing. Not that you knew what you were doing, but that you knew that you could do
Yeah,
something and that you
yeah,
did it. Also, that you had a mom who were into it as well. So you had that. Um,
yeah. Yeah, it was funny because we always thought that my mom was, she was the epitome of psychic being.
mhm.
She always seemed to know what we were up to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have
well,
a mom
later
like
when I
that as
got
well.
kids, I knew what the trick was,
Mm.
but it was so funny. And for me, that was completely normal that she knew what we were doing.
I used to say, no, I didn't used to. I say it still. When people, if I talk about my childhood, my teenage years, and they say, "Oh, you were such a nice girl," my reply is, "Yeah. Have you met my mom? She knew everything. She always knew. I've tried 2, 3 times to do something that I weren't allowed to do,
Yeah.
and she knew. She knew.
How?
She had spies. She did. My aunt.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I went to a party once that I didn't know where it was. We took a train and we went out somewhere where there were fields, and we talked about murderers and everything. And when we were at that party, and we had a phone, they had a phone. It was a place you could rent or something. There was
Yeah.
this phone on the wall with a handle, and all of a sudden that phone rang in the middle of the party.
Oh shit. That's
And
actually quite creepy.
hey, cat, it's your mom. Yeah, not embarrassing at all.
Not at all. Thanks, Mom.
She knew. Um, yeah, and you
Funny,
knew.
yeah. Things that we remember. Yeah, the first times that because when I was younger, it was just, I just did it unconscious.
Mm,
It just
mm,
happened, and then I started to sort of practice doing it consciously.
mm.
And but then I was a little bit later, yeah, a little bit older, not later. Gosh, it is later.
Welcome to my club.
um, when I was a little bit old, like 11, 12, something like that. When girls start to get into their periods, and
Mm.
having the cramps and everything. Oh, the how many times I have helped my sister, my friends to get rid of their cramps and everything, I was exhausted, exhausted. Because I took in all the energy and I didn't give it back. I didn't give it away to the earth or just in the room or.
No. Because you didn't know, but
I didn't know.
You did know that you could help.
Yeah.
And there was this urge inside of you to do that because.
I was just gonna say it was just an urge to do it.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That wasn't me.
There wasn't you. So
no,
when did you realize that you were that you are a spiritual being or that you were spiritual?
I must have been in my teen years. I began to have an interest for tarot crystals and all of that, but I didn't really. It was just an interest.
You didn't connect it to being spiritual or.
I really can't remember much. I also know from when I was a child that I've always been very sensitive and I've felt other people's emotions really, really intense. I also were the one with my teacher. I always gave her a massage and I was always I wanted to. And again,
it's so cute.
People's pet, but I did. I was up there massaging her and she was like, oh. I did that a lot when I was a child with a lot of adults. Just gave them massages.
Yeah.
And I've also seen things and heard things, but I think I didn't want to have anything to do with it, so I just put it aside.
Yeah.
But I've also always felt different. So I think that I've experienced a lot, but I didn't mention it to people because I was just the shy, weird one.
You were weird?
I was. I am.
Oh.
I don't give a damn. Ooh, it rhymes. But then later on oh, they are pretty. Oh, they can do something. And I borrowed books and I did stuff. But that wasn't really when I learned. Then my dad had a girlfriend. And she took me to a spiritual church. And that's where I began having an interest. Ooh, they can tell me things about myself. Ooh, that's exciting.
I'm not weird.
I'm not weird. Then it became interesting. And then I became more curious and figured out, hey, I actually have something I can do as well. I'm not just weird. I'm weird in a cool sense. Yeah. So, but it is a weird thing in a good way. But it's if you don't know anyone, if you don't have a mom like you do, who kind of leads the way and tells you that it's natural, for her it's natural, and this is what you can.
My father was the opposite, huh?
Yeah.
He didn't. He was like, just be normal, then you're good enough.
Yeah. And what is normal?
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. We aren't really normal, any of us. Yeah.
So have you ever done when you did like a hypno session or like the reflective practice blah blah stuff, have you have you ever done a past life regression?
No, not on purpose. But I've been having a session with someone who in one of the scenes I brought her back to, which were not to bring her back to a past life, but back to an emotion, a feeling. Then she realized during the scene that this wasn't the present tense. This wasn't in her lifetime. It was in a previous life. That was cool. Yep.
I did a reflective practice thing specifically on past life.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Thank you for bringing.
Okay, breathe in.
Bringing it up, because I've been wanting to do that again. So just for a while focused on past life
Yeah.
regressions. Yeah. So tell me.
Oh, it was. I've always been a healer, or been connected to helping people, and yeah. So it does. It's like it did bring me some. No, it gave me a better view of what I need to do and why I am doing things and why I'm so connected with the healing.
So you were the one who were brought back to a past life.
Yeah, as well. Yeah.
Ah, cool.
I was the
I
one
haven't
going
tried
back,
that.
and the person I hypnotized as well also went back.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and actually both of us really strongly connected that did the same kind of thing, like we're doing now.
Yeah.
And I think in all the past lives, for me, it was more like learning to stand my ground, learning to be who I am, and uh not to be like shoved away. Or like in one past life, I was actually, people saw me as well, I was a man then, the wise man, the shaman, the um and when I was healing someone, I saw the blue light from my hands going into this person's body,
Wow.
and that was amazing. So
Must
every
have been.
time I'm healing someone or helping someone heal, because I'm not healing, I'm not God, but just help your body to get the self,
Yeah.
um, the placebo effect thingy going. I now have like a picture in my mind what it looks like. So that was pretty cool. It was
Amazing.
pretty cool.
And it is really cool. Just one thing is that we can go into hypnosis and we can heal wounds, or we can help people heal wounds. I'm not to say heal. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. But also to go back to past lives is just like, oh, beep. You know,
Yeah.
the teacher I have on my course,
Yeah.
we went on the course and we did assignments, and then we could do a drawing. I'm not a great drawer, but she would look at it and she would say, oh, those lines over there, that's because you were a nun in a previous life. I'm like, what? And that's not the first time I've heard it. But she just did it because
Wow.
she had that connection all day long. When she needed it, she just tuned in, and then, oh, that's because. Okay then.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so cool. But sometimes I think like there's so many spiritual people. Well,
Yeah.
everybody's actually spiritual because we're
Yeah.
spiritual beings, but
Mm.
not everybody acknowledges it or
Or
knows
practices it.
it
Yeah.
or recognizes it. But there's so many people that are doing energy healing, doing, well, clairvoyance, doing what we do.
Yeah.
So how do how can you stand out, and how do people know that you are actually um very spiritual and good at being spiritual? That's not clear, right?
No, it's not.
Okay. Let's
Try
let's
again. I was just about to say, I'm not sure I understand your question. Maybe it's just me.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't you, I mean.
No, it was me. Thank you.
I actually don't
You don't know what you're wanting to
know
ask.
what I wanted to say with this.
It's okay,
Let's
Anna.
let's look up what Google says about spirituality.
About spirituality, let's do that. Boom, 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 boom. Silent. What does it mean to be spiritual? It is used, I have it in Danish. It is used in the term of living a spiritual life. Today, spirituality also means a kind of spirituality that can that can mean intuitive consciousness, conscious, existential, or religious experiences that are independent of an established religion. Did that make sense?
Spirituality can also indeed be religion.
It can. Why didn't we think of that?
Darn. Well, I've got another one.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a spirituality is a broad concept with room for many perspectives. That is broad.
That is broad.
In general, it includes a sense of connection to something bigger than ourselves, and it typically involves a search for meaning in life.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That is a good one.
As such, it is a universal human experience, something that touches us all. Oh, people may describe a spiritual experience as sacred or transcendent, or simply a deep sense of aliveness and interconnectedness.
I agree to that.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Now, let me continue.
Please do. I've put my phone down because I wanted to do the same, and I was like, oh, I could go on.
Yeah. Well, this
So
one
only if one of us,
because this one is also, listen. Some may find that their spiritual life is intricately linked to their association with a church, temple, mosque, or synagogue. What are you doing?
I'm putting on some oil. Am I?
Oh, it looked like you were licking your wrists.
No, I just put on some oil, and then I.
Sorry. Doesn't
matter.
Okay, so but.
Come on, Anna, be serious now. We're doing a show.
Others may pray or find comfort in a personal relationship with God or a higher power. Still others seek meaning through their connections to nature or art.
Yeah.
So spiritual is actually very, very broad.
It is. So how could we forget about religion?
I don't know.
It's
maybe because we were so focused on
it is kind of big.
It's kind of big, yeah. True.
I bet there's more spiritual religious people than there are crystals and clairvoyants and healing spiritual people.
Yeah, if you count every religion,
yeah,
then yes, absolutely.
Then there is a lot more spiritual people than
people may think.
and then we may think.
What is it tonight?
I don't know. We can't speak. What is it? I can't speak, just not in English. Vi tager den bare på dansk I stedet for, det går meget bedre.
What's that?
Let's just do it in Danish instead. It will be much better.
Yeah.
So I'll be speaking Danish and you'll be speaking Dutch.
Oh, we can also do that. Actually, maybe we should do that sometime. Just for like 5 minutes or so.
To see if we understand each other.
Yes! That would be so cool.
Okay, skal vi starte nu?
Ja, det lijkt me een goed plan.
Okay. Hvad skal vi snakke om?
Ik ben het helemaal met je eens.
Oké, det fattede jeg ikke middag.
Ik begreep jou ook niet helemaal hoor. Ik zei maar wat.
Didn't you understand either?
No.
No.
I was just talking.
Yeah, me too. Anyway.
Yeah.
So. Now we know a bit more than we knew when we started.
Exactly.
I love that.
Me too. And it just shows that when you're into something, like we were so into our spirituality,
Spirituality? See?
that you get like
Yeah, you get narrow-minded.
a tunnel vision.
Tunnel vision, yeah.
So this is good. And which
can be in many, many areas in life. This is what I'm focused on. So this is the truth. Instead of, oh, there's another truth. Do you know the one about if you have a line and up here you have the number 6?
Yeah,
And down here you have the number 9. And if you stand here, you keep saying that it's the number 6. And here you say it's the number 9. Both are right.
Yeah.
They're just looking from their perspective and seeing
It's
with
actually
their eyes.
It's actually funny that you say that, because when I got my well, sort of, I did a training to learn how to properly use the energy healing without depleting my energy.
Yeah.
My teacher said, you have to get rid of this tunnel vision. When you're doing this job, you have to broaden your mind. And I thought, oh, I'm broad. Gosh, my mind is like.
But it wasn't.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Funny. That's funny.
It is.
I like that.
Yeah. And if you again, with the 9 and the 6, if you just move a bit in another direction, or if you just think about looking at it from this person's perspective, then it might be able to be the number 9 and not 6.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think a lot of people could learn by that.
I'm so glad that we're doing this, Every week I learn something new.
So next week. But today, I think we're done.
I was just going to say, if you like to learn, just like us, then keep watching. Well, not this video, but our other video.
Yeah,
I'm rambling.
You can replay many times. It doesn't matter. If you want it, if you like it,
on a loop.
Watch it again and again. But
binge
we do
watch.
have other videos. We do have other videos as well
that you can binge watch.
Yeah.
And they're all so much fun. Especially for us.
And Maria. Maria laughs as well. I know.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah. Don't forget Kathleen, huh?
Yeah. Ooh.
We need to do a special Kat and Erna show special.
Yeah.
If only to have Kathleen again.
Yeah. We have to. I was thinking about that earlier today, that we could have gone live today. And asked people about a topic, or discuss, for instance, spirituality with the ones
and then watch. Yeah.
To hear their perspective.
Next week. Ooh.
Let's do that. And remember,
like,
please,
pretty please,
subscribe, yeah, and click if you want.
You're so sophisticated. And click.
Yes. Do not hit the bell. You will ruin your screen. Just click.
You don't click on your screen, you click on the button.
But if you click on the button,
if you
will not ruin your screen. If you hit the bell, you will ruin your screen.
Oh yeah, true.
Because you can't hit the button, the mouse pad thingy. Yeah, you can, but I'm just visioning someone hitting the bell and visioning someone clicking the mouse pad. But anywho, we're done.
We're done. See you next
Anna, please take over. I'm out.
You're out. Okay, Kat's out. So what are we going to talk about now? Something fun? I have this great event coming up.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
What is it about?
No. We're
done. See, you continued. We're
Oh, yeah,
done.
true. Yeah, but you were going to
Bye. Take care. We're going to see you next week.